MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Carlos Rondon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rondon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. DeShields is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Sandy Almanza will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, DJ.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Popped up. Cooper has a play. 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Delino Dutchfield.
From the stretch. Popped up. Marte waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So striding in, David Rosario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Zimmerman is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Now in the box, Franz Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Franz Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. lifted down the line in left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. There's one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here we go. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 8, catcher, Ari Perez.
Striding in, Ari Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Perez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Marte on at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He's running behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Come on, Yankees.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Don't want to forget about him. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Great.
Into the box, Franz Reyes. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Come on, don't let him score.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Shut him down now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Come on.
Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is low, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Patrick Wiseman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Echeverria now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Fouled off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes moves over, Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, designated hitter, DJ.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Delino DeShields is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Rounded down the third baseline. Wiseman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So striding forward now, Garrett Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, Ari Perez.
Now at the plate, Ari Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. it's fouled away. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Cooper is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the game, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Fair to say? Oh my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Here's Starling Marte. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Don't let him score!
Behind 0-2 now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Wiseman. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Zimmerman, a runner at second with 1 away. Hit to third. Wiseman has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Franz Reyes. He swings and grounds it to short. Echeverria has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A 1-1. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Patrick Wiseman. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zimmerman is after it, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Still down 3-0. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
In is Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Marlins. Designated hitter.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Again, another foul ball. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
One out, nobody on. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 13, Ari Perez.
Ready once again, Ari Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard, but foul. Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 Yankee error, and they leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop-out and a double play. In there, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, David Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Cooper is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
In there, no balls and a strike. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit, maybe.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. Back here in the Bronx. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Wiseman scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Rondon.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Reyes is retired, 2 down now.
Designated hitter.
In is Jorge Soler, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Miami down in order. They lead it 4-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1.
That's in time.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Hey.
2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up.
Garrett Cooper.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Wiseman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. In now, Ari Perez.
Let's go, Yankees!
First delivery to him on the way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, left fielder, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Singled homer run in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Back up the middle, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wiseman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes, here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Settling in now, Chris Taylor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Feel that breeze up here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32, Ron Reyes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they're in front 4-0. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Let's go, Yankees. Here we go.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit hard. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zimmerman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me before you die, you'll be dead.
4-0 the score tonight. The Miami Marlins have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Sandy Almanza is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.